Hi, this is Cheryl again, and this is part 2 of Nature's Bandit, painting that I'm doing in acrylics. And we are doing a glaze right now of, I believe it's sepia, and we're just glazing over the fur, and it gives us a little bit more depth to everything. And this video will probably is going to be sped up quite a lot because there's going to be a lot of fur painting and it's going to be a very long video if I don't do that. So if you have any questions about painting fur, please put them in the comments below. If you missed the first part, I'll put a link at the top so that you could see the first part where I did all of the bark and some of the racoon. And this video will show a few layers of some of the fur that I'm doing. And then there'll be a part 3, which will be more layers of fur and finishing up the eyes, nose, and the whiskers of the racoon. So yeah, I'm just doing a glaze right now with the airbrush and glazing in some sepia, and it will be getting it ready for a next layer of fur. And as you can see, I'm doing a bit darker in the areas where the racoon has black fur, and a bit lighter in the lighter areas. Although I do need my sepia in the lighter areas in order for my white brush strokes to show through. And don't forget your sides. If you're not painting your sides black or whatever of solid color, you have to paint around the corners to make the painting look good at the end. So I'm going in now and doing some brush strokes. I believe I'm using some burnt umber. Now the racoon has 3 different colors in his fur. He's got the black eye, the black bandit mask, black ears, and he's got white in his muzzle and above his eyebrow, on his eyebrows. And then it goes to like a brown, well, brownish mix for the rest of his body. So right now I'm doing a burnt umber, building up some of the darker areas with the fur strokes with the burnt umber. And it takes a really long time. I don't know if I said this, but it takes a really long time to do one of these paintings. It's very relaxing to do it though. When you're painting fur, you've got to make sure you do the brush strokes in the direction that the fur is growing, but also you want to do random brush strokes every which way because the hair doesn't go all in one direction. So you're kind of crisscrossing them. You also need to pay attention to the length of the fur on the area of the body that you're working on, because the fur length is different on the muzzle as it would be on, say, his neck. Adding the burnt umber strokes to his mask, this raccoon mask. Adding the little fur strokes, the little dark fur strokes in his muzzle will give my fur more depth when I go to add the white on top of it. Don't be afraid to turn your paintings every which way so that it's easier for you to paint your brush strokes. I'm going to come in with some titanium white now. Start doing the white. Now in the area I'm painting in is a kind of a mixture of browns and white and tan area of the fur. I don't know if I said, but I'm using a 20-0 liner brush, and I'm using golden paints. You want to put some random paint strokes of the white in the darker areas as well. When you glaze over them, it gives a little bit of a more interest to the area. And if you look at some fur, you'll see there's different random colors in the animal's fur. Now the brush strokes are very tiny at the nose. Please hit the like button for me. I'd appreciate that. Thank you for watching my video. If you made it this far, you're interested in the painting and how to do fur. Subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. I do painting, stained glass work. I do some pinstriping and some jewelry. But I incorporate all of what I do into my jewelry. So speeding through this. Do the whole thing in white. I'm wearing the black glove to protect my painting from the oils from my hand. Now we're going to take some sepia in the airbrush and do a light glaze. Doing this in between layers of fur adds more to the depth of the fur, pushes back the sharpness of the fur strokes. I'm not doing any shade work yet. I'm just doing a glaze over the entire piece, except for the eyes, of course. Doing the sides off camera. Sorry about that. And you say that this is a waste of time painting all my brush strokes and then just painting over top of them again. No, it's adding the depth to the fur. It will make the fur look more realistic. So, this is the end of this painting session, but we're going on to show you the next painting session of more fur strokes. So if you're interested in completing and watching this video, it isn't fast forward, so it will go quickly. We're going in with some black mixed with cobalt blue. It's not a straight black. I wanted my raccoon to have a tinge of blue in him. Not too much, but just a bit. And I really never use straight black. So you'll see that the brown and white brush strokes in his mask, which have been toned down with the glazing, it will make his fur look a little more real as we continue. And I will be doing another coat of fur after this, so there'll be another glazing and more fur. We're working towards getting his mask nice and dark. Some black brush strokes in the brown sections of his fur as well. Do the sides. Okay, now we go into the white muzzle again. And at this point you want to start blending your brush strokes into the different colors. At the edges you want them to blend nicely. Little white brush strokes. Little dots on his nose. Because the fur at his nose is teensy tiny little spiky little hairs. This is in real time. Just to give you an idea on how long it takes to do this. Now you can make brush strokes with hair with your airbrush as well, and some purist airbrush people, who I used to be, will do that. But I kind of like this method better. I learned it from a nice artist, that friend of mine, and he taught me his method, and I've been doing that ever since, because I don't know, he gets fantastic results from fur, and I've learned how to do it from him. Back to high speed again, otherwise we'd be here forever with this video. And basically we're going to go over the whole thing with some white. Now in the eyebrow area, his fur is more white than anywhere else. And of course the muzzle. Those are the two white areas. So I did not record all of the white brush strokes because that would be boring. So we'll flash forward soon to this stage of the painting when it's all finished with the white brush strokes. And this is real time now to show you how long it takes to actually do all this. So hey, if you like the video, please again hit the like button for me. Share this with your friends who love to paint, and subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. I appreciate that. Now see, I'm blending in my strokes into the black area. And we're going to fast forward. There we go. This is where we're at in this video. This is what it looks like with all the white done. And click on part 3 to see the rest of the video and the completion of this painting. Thanks for watching.